everyone, and welcome to this explainer. You know that feeling when you stare at a dense 20-page user manual and just feel completely overwhelmed? Well, if you've been there, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're taking the comprehensive user manual for Go Record Pro and transforming it from this intimidating tech document into an empowering step-by-step toolkit made specifically for educators. We're going to break down exactly how you can turn your everyday iPhone or iPad into a portable, professional teaching studio. Let's get into it.
So here's the really big challenge educators are facing right now. How do you teach the intricate steps of a complex app, or walk through a highly detailed medical slide to a lecture hall of maybe 300 students all at once? You want to scale your teaching, obviously, but you absolutely do not want to lose that personal, engaging, one-on-one touch. And standing over the shoulder of every single student just isn't physically possible, right?
Enter Go Record Pro. It's essentially a camera for your iPhone or iPad screen. But honestly, calling it a screen recorder kind of undersells it. It simultaneously captures your digital actions, your voice, and your face. It lets you document every single swipe and tap while giving real-time commentary and showing your facial expressions. It literally bridges that gap between remote distance learning and a personal in-the-room tutorial.
Okay, let's look at our roadmap for today. We've got 4 main stops. 1. Set up for success. 2. Record your masterpiece. 3. Edit like a pro. And 4. Share and inspire.
But real quick, before we get into the technical weeds, let's talk about the barrier to entry, which is incredibly low. For just $9.99, you get lifetime access to the Pro version. Yep, you heard that right. Absolutely 0 monthly subscriptions here. You pay exactly once, hit that big red upgrade button, and you instantly unlock unlimited access, facecam reactions, and full video editing forever. It's a real game changer. All right, Section 1, set up for success. Getting iOS ready.
We just need to do a few foundational steps right out of the gate. And the best part, you only have to do this once. To let the app actually capture what you're doing, you have to give it permission in your iOS settings. Just follow these 4 quick steps. Pop open your iPhone settings, tap on Control Center, find screen recording down under More Controls, and then just tap that green plus button. That moves it right into your active controls. Now, whenever you swipe down from the top right of your screen, boom, your recording shortcut is right there waiting for you.
Next up, let's dial in those in-app settings. When you open Go Record, tap the little red gear icon in the top left. To get that crisp, professional look, make sure you set your video quality to 1080p Full HD. That way all your text stays super sharp. Double check that your microphone is set to on, put your frame rate at 30 FPS, and for the face cam shape, definitely go with circle. As the manual points out, the circle shape just looks the absolute cleanest for tutorial videos. Moving right along to Section 2, record your masterpiece. Face versus voice.
This is where the magic happens. This is where your actual teaching gets captured. Right on the app's home screen, you'll see 2 main recording modes. Commentary mode captures just your voice and your screen, which is totally fine for a simple slide deck. But Facecam mode, that captures your face, your voice, and your screen all at once. This is hands down the ultimate choice for dynamic tutorials where your students really need to see your engagement and your reactions.
And getting a Facecam recording going is crazy fast. It takes literally 5 taps. Tap the red Facecam box, allow the camera and mic access, choose your circle shape, and then just drag your face to a corner where it won't block any important text. Tap Start Recording, you'll get a quick 3-second countdown, and then just immediately open up your slides or whatever app you want to teach. You are rolling in seconds. Okay, huge red flag here. The manual heavily emphasizes this massive pitfall. When that pop-up appears asking for microphone access, you must always tap Allow. If you accidentally hit Deny, you might confidently record a brilliant 10-minute lecture, only to realize way later that the whole thing is completely silent. Seriously, don't let that happen to you. Which brings us to Section 3, Edit like a pro, removing the friction. Please don't let the word editing scare you. Think of it more like a magic eraser for your mistakes. It is not some complex technical chore. Say you spent the first 5 seconds fumbling around with your phone, or maybe there's a really awkward pause at the very end. You fix this easily by trimming. Open your video, tap the edit pencil icon, and look for the yellow handles on the timeline. Just drag the left handle to the right to chop off that messy beginning, and drag the right handle to the left to clean up the ending. Tap Done, and it's absolutely perfect. Now, what if you're right in the middle of a long lecture and you cough, or you totally lose your place in your notes? Don't stop recording. Just take a breath and pause. Later, in the editor, you use the split function. It's your ultimate safety net. Just move to where the mistake started, tap the little scissors icon to cut, move to the end of the mistake, tap the scissors again, highlight that bad middle piece, tap the trash can, and the app automatically stitches the good parts right back together like it never even happened.
You can also totally elevate your content from basic to professional using a few clever text and speed hacks. Tap the T icon to throw in some chapter titles using high-contrast white or yellow text so your students can easily navigate the video. And get this, you can even tap the speedometer icon to mess with the pacing. Speed it up to 2x when you're just scrolling through boring menus, or slow it way down to 0.5x when you're demonstrating a really complex step that they need to watch super carefully.
But listen, if you remember one thing about editing, let it be this golden rule straight from the manual. Always choose Save as New Clip when you finish editing. This is your ultimate safety net. It completely protects your original, raw recording. Knowing that original file is safe gives you the freedom and confidence to play around with trims and splits without ever worrying about permanently destroying your hard work if you make a bad edit. All right, final stretch. Section 4, Share and Inspire. Real-world impact. So you've recorded and edited your masterpiece. Now we actually have to get it into the hands of your students. When you tap the share icon, the little box with the arrow pointing up, you can distribute your video to the exact platforms your students are already using every day. You can ping it directly to a WhatsApp group right from the menu, you can save it to your files to drop into a shared Google Drive, or you can pop open the YouTube Studio app and upload it straight from your camera roll to reach an even wider audience. To really ground all these technical steps in reality, the source material gives us some fantastic, specific examples from a medical university setting. You could use Facecam for a 10-minute flipped classroom lecture on cardiology, just like Dr. Cole's from the IMSR material. You could use commentary mode for a snappy 3-minute tutorial showing your students how to use new tools like Claude AI. Or you could pull up a drawing app and record short teaching learning material clips, like sketching out the essay node conduction system. The possibilities are huge.
Okay, before you hit record on any of those amazing use cases, run through this rapid-fire pre-flight checklist. First, make sure your phone is charged to at least 60% and that you have about 1 to 2 gigabytes of free storage space. Give your microphone hole a quick clean with a dry brush so your audio is super crisp. And most importantly, please turn on Do Not Disturb. Hit that little moon icon in your control center. Literally nothing ruins a great focused lecture faster than a personal text message randomly popping up on screen for all your students to read.
And that is the whole shebang. We've covered the complete journey, translating a dense manual into a practical, everyday method. You now have the exact blueprint to record, edit, and share your expertise completely friction-free. So the only thing left for us to ask is this: with a full recording studio sitting right there in your pocket, what will you teach the world today? Grab your device, get that Facecam set up, and go inspire your students. Thanks for tuning into this explainer, and happy teaching.